Hi, friends. Hang on. Good morning. It is Wednesday, October 9th, and I wanted to hop on here and just say hi. This is kind of just a check in. This is a follow up to Women Who Lead, but really it's just a conversation with friends. For those of you that don't know, we live in the Tampa Bay area, specifically Indian Rocks Beach in Pinellas County. And Hurricane Helene came through here 2 weeks ago and did some unbelievable damage to our beaches. The storm surge was terrible. I am fortunate enough to live far enough away from the beach, literally a mile, but that we did not have any damage from Hurricane Helene. But we've watched people try to pick up their families and fix things. This one is worse. So Hurricane Milton is very much barreling its way to us. And the reason I chose to come on here is because I know that lots of you have questions and are wondering, where are you and how does all of this work? So I thought that I'd fill you in a little bit. We live in Pinellas County. So Pinellas County is the peninsula on the peninsula of Florida. So Tampa Bay is to our east, and the Gulf of Mexico is to our west, and we're only about 13 miles across. As it stands right now, latest track, Milton is supposed to have its eye come through just a little south of us, but that does not mean that we're not going to see all kinds of mess. And so I'm coming on here not to news report, but to let you know that there are things that we can do to calm our minds mentally in this space. So I don't usually get anxious. My family members, I have family members who get very anxious, but for me, it is more of an I need to be doing something. And the hardest part about this storm right now is that there's nothing to do. We've done all the things, we've prepped as best as we possibly can, and now we sit and we wait. And that is unbelievably hard. My dear friend Cara Lee Prince, shout out Cara Lee, said that this is a whole lot like having a ninja fight with a sloth. I think that's accurate because it is slowly moving our way, and yet we know it is going to bring mass destruction. So I, again, am not here to news report. I am here to say that we have a lot more influence over our thoughts than we realize. So what do we ruminate on? What do we sit and think about? Do we think about worst case scenario? Do we think about all the bad things that could come from this? Well, yes, of course, those things are going to go through our minds, but that's not where I'm going to choose to sit. I'm going to choose to sit in what this can do for our community, what this can do for us, what lessons we can learn from this space, and how we can move past it. So I have no idea what the next 24 hours are going to bring. I literally have never lived through a category 4 hurricane. I have not experienced a direct hit. I have not lived in that tumultuous time. And I do know that good will come from this, that we will rebuild, that we will find what is going to pull the community together. We're going to figure out what we can do, and we're gonna be better because of it. I don't know what that's going to look like. It's going to suck for a while, if I'm being honest, but it is going to be okay because I believe that God has his hands on us and that he's protecting us from the worst of what could happen. So I just wanted to hop on here and let people know that we are okay right now. That if your friends aren't answering you or if they're saying they're okay, that's because we are. I mean, it's raining like it would on any given Wednesday, but it is about to get rowdy. And as it does, your prayers are appreciated, your kindness. Thank you for your offers of come stay with me, come, what can we do? What can we send? It just shows you who your friends are. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I did put out a podcast today, ironically. So I record them ahead of time and they come out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I didn't even remember what I had said on this one. But when I listened today, I realized that it could not be more timely, talking about your mental state and how we tend to sit in things. So I really want you to go listen, but I will give you the gist of it. And I borrowed it from the Mindset Mentor. I think his name is Rob Dial. And what it basically said is that if a bird flies into a lake and it really likes it, it lights in the lake, right? It lands in the lake and it hangs out, and a day becomes a week, becomes a month, becomes a year, and it sits there. And as it sits there, it starts to go, you know what? It's pretty comfortable here. I like it. And then it really likes it when the lake is calm. But what we don't realize is that when the lake gets rough because of weather, ironically, weather, what what we can do is the bird forgets it can fly away. Right? It forgets that it can leave. It forgets that it can remove itself from the situation. And so it sits in the mess. And that is what we do with our minds so frequently is we sit in the mess. We are stuck in the stuff and we don't elevate our eyes. We don't look around and go, oh my gosh, I could fly away. Now, in this case, we can't fly away. We're stuck right now in this moment, but we can elevate our eyes. We can shift our mindset. We can control our controllables, which is how we're choosing to react to the stuff that's happening around us. So if you're that bird right now and you are sitting in the lake and you are watching it all fall apart around you and you're forgetting that you can fly, I want to be your reminder that you can fly, that you do not have to stay in the anxious mess that you're in right now, that you can move, that you can leave, that you can go and elevate your eyes. This is unprecedented, unlike anything that I've ever sat through. I know that many of you, my sweet friends in Florida, are feeling all of it. But I want you to elevate your eyes. I want you to recognize that although this moment is unbelievably scary, there will be sunshine. There will be light. There will be something better on the other side. We can't see it right now, and it is going to suck in the meantime. But our mindset can shift our actions, can shift our results. So please let this be your teeny tiny little reminder that you are going to be okay and we are going to get through this together. So I want you to know I love you. I want you to know that you all are so important to me and that we are going to be okay together one way or another. So happy Wednesday. Happy calm before the storm. You're loved. And I appreciate those of you that are with me right this very second. Know you're loved and you are not in this alone. So good luck in the next 24 hours. Please check in. Let us know that you're okay and know that you're pretty darn special. So have a great day.